you?
My expectations of the match this afternoon are that Eton are going to have a good game, Battersea are going to have a good game. It's going to be played in a nice, tough but firm and friendly manner, and whatever the result, hopefully it will be close. They'll go and have tea together afterwards, have a nice chat, and that's how I want the fixtures to be. Fun, friendly and competitive.
This is the story of two teams from very different schools, coming together for a game of football. Battersea Technology College in London versus Eton College in Berkshire.
Battersea College is obviously an inner city school. It's a school that was in special measures for a number of years, and it's recently come out last November. We're a school that's got a high proportion of free school meals, and we've also got a very wide mix of students from different cultures and backgrounds.
Eton has 24 football teams. Probably out of a total of 1,300 boys in the school, at least half would be opting to play football, probably more. And we find it really difficult to get big block fixtures.
Today's match is now a regular fixture in both teams' football calendar.
Right, put your bags on underneath. Bags in there.
I came to Battersea 3 years ago, and over that time I gradually built up the football fixtures so that we now play 6 independent schools, including Eton and Charterhouse, and then also we play in the London Cups, and then fixtures against local schools as friendly matches.
For the boys at Battersea to visit the independent schools, they've got maybe 400 boys to choose from. Each year group, what we have, we've probably got 40 boys to select from, which is the big difference. So whichever 20 we actually choose, we have to get them up to a standard that can take on basically any school.
Battersea's run a dedicated football academy since 2004.
We decided that last year we had a group of students that wanted to play football and obviously carry on their education, so we developed what was a concept of a football academy, similar to what's run in professional clubs, so that the students come in, they're trained by a professional coach, but they also then get an education as well.
6 against 6. Come then.
6 against 6.
Had it.
Errol Bignell is the community coach from Chelsea Football Club. He's assigned to work with Battersea's players.
Highbury is the ground of which Premier League team? Arsenal. What word beginning with the letter V?
Chelsea Football Club have amalgamated with Battersea Tech, and we're delivering the football for them. They get 3 days of coaching, Monday, Tuesday and Friday. We try to split the sessions up. Monday we work on their fitness, Tuesday's more like teamwork, and Friday's more individual. So we're trying to really gel them together so they can go on and win a couple of games and tournaments.
So how do the boys rate their chances against Eton?
I predict that Battersea Tech will beat Eton. I'll keep my hopes up anyway.
My predictions for the match is about 3-2.
My prediction is 4-2. We win 4-2.
Having won the toss, Eton kick off. A poor clearance from the centre-back gives the ball to Battersea. But the Eton defence quickly recovers.
Go on, Beatty. Go on, Beatty.
One winner in there, Blues. Well done, Marvin Son.
Whenever we start a match, it's always a little bit difficult to know exactly what the result's going to be because it's untested waters. Against a team like this, really we're hoping just for damage limitations, I'd say, having seen the warm-up. So we're hoping that we'll get away with the result one way or another.
Despite Tech's reservations, it's Eton that sees the initiative 10 minutes into the game, creating an opening on the right wing.
Don't go back anymore!
This current academy group of 20 students were playing last year as a Year 11 side and went unbeaten throughout the season. They've now had to obviously graduate into what is an under-18s and sometimes an under-19s cup. And so from an unbeaten side last year, they've had to cope with actually only winning 1 match so far this season. So it's going to be hard for them.
After 20 minutes of play, with both teams battling for possession, Eton midfielder Geordie catches the ball on the volley and fires it into the 6-yard box.
Press a yard in front and stop. Not like a steam train. Just stop it.
Battersea recover and begin to build up pressure down their right wing. Eton intercept, but Battersea respond by stepping up a gear.
Eton has 24 football teams that we run this term, and it's a really difficult job I have trying to find teams to play against. So constantly we're out there looking for different schools, be they grammar schools, state schools, whoever they might be, anybody who wants to try and play us. And Battersea are one of those schools really keen to play us, and we have good fixtures with them. So it's a crucial match for us.
Emra, get in there. Now push.
With only minutes to go before the end of the first half, Eton take control of the ball again. And it's Eton who have the advantage going into half-time.
Rory's on the end of it. Tell you what, we were losing it, midfield. Centre mid. We're losing it there big time.
Battersea's mood is sombre as Errol urges the midfielders to pick up their game.
So if they win the first, midfielders on the outside have got to come in anticipation. Where's that ball going to land? We've got to pick up the second ball.
While in the Eton camp, Tex is far from complacent and looks to shore up his defence.
It's either Lanto or Geordie. Lanto, you drop in alongside George. We'll have a JRC centre-back pair. OK, centre-back pair. You go on the left back.
Come on, Battersea! Have a little stretch as well before you start. Little stretch before you start. Go on, warm yourselves up. Just believe in it. Before you start second half, go on,
Battersea come out strong in the second half. And within minutes, they have a chance on goal.
We went for the away fixtures last year, and we were liked. We played very competitive, and we brought a different style of football to these so-called posh schools. One of the comments I can remember was, "It's nice to have a bit of rough up here because our boys are too nice."
Eton work hard to contain Battersea, but they don't have the answer for striker Audion.
A lot of these players are natural athletes, and they've got a lot of stamina, and they're really fast, but what they need to do is to sort of like gel that into their football. And so we've been working on that, when to go, when to cover, when to mark, when to pass, runs off the ball and everything like that, and they've really improved.
Well done!
Go, Geordie, go! Fill in! Go on, Geordie!
I think that they've stepped up into this big arena, and they've coped with it really, really well. Really matured.
Jim!
And get raw! Head up, son! Good.
They're maturing every single time I see them. It's great. Brilliant.
Max, thank you.
Late in the second half, the coaches are feeling the heat. Battersea lead 3-2 and are pushing hard.
Go, Geordie, drive in! Drive!
And again,
And again.
Unlucky, Marv. Let's go on! Win it back, Samo! Well done, lads! Well done, Steve! Unlucky, Blues. Well done, keeper.
With the clock ticking, the pressure is on for Eton to equalise.
Lovely ball that, Stephen. Well done.
But it's Battersea that pick up the ball in midfield.
Unlucky, well chased. Well done, Stephen. Well done, Audion. Head up again.
It's the closing minutes of the game. Can Eton level the score?
Yeah, Rollo, feet!
Game over. Battersea take it 4-2.
Lovely, thank you very much.
I'm going to avoid the football cliches, but it was an excellent game. I thought both sides played very well, very competitive, and I thought we were a little bit unlucky in the result, 4-2. I thought, we could have got away with a 3-3 or maybe a 4-3, so we were a little bit unlucky. But the boys were great. They both sides very competitive, played in very good spirit, which was great. The ref said it was one of the easiest matches he's ever refed, which I think is a very good testament to the spirit it was played in. So very happy, very happy.
Obviously, when they turned up and they saw the height of the opposition, they were like, oh, wow. I said, look, focus on the things that we've done in training and we'll get through it. And it was such a joy to watch, and they played ever so well. They kept the ball on the ground, and they started believing in themselves. That was the most important thing for me. They actually believed that they could play football.
I'm pleased for the boys. They've had a long run, not a long run of defeats, but the training, they wanted to see what the training was doing for them and how the training was going, and now they've put the training into practice. It works.
I thought the match against Eton today was a fantastic advertisement for boys' sport, if you like, and just what football's all about, and just enjoyment and passion and fair play as well, all enrolled into sort of 80 minutes of a great game, and we came out the winners, so we're very, very pleased.
While the coaches reflect on the game, the boys dine together in a refectory.
I enjoyed the game today. 4-2.
Good game, much enjoyed. We came out of the first half 2-1 up. These boys, the future. I'm not joking. No, I'm being serious. These boys are the future, I reckon. These boys are pretty good.
Yeah, we just had to stay strong, man, and we did, so.
Last year was our first sort of fixture with Eton College, and when I mentioned this to the students at Battersea Technology College, they said, oh great, we're going to go and have an away fixture. They had no concept of what Eton College was, who was actually educated at Eton College, so somebody like Prince Charles meant very little to them. They just treated it as another fixture at another school.
It's good coming to a school like Eton because they got big pitches, everything, when we come here, acres of land that you can play on, nice kids, and it's nice to play football against a big school, and we won, so happy about that as well. It's a good result.
It was a great match to play in, but Battersea were technically brilliant, and was it 4-2 was probably a fair result.
It was really, they passed the ball much better, they passed it around us, but I think we played brilliant. We played one of our best games, and I think we're unlucky to lose that much.
We got the goals because they scored first, and we obviously had to get back in the game.
When they came out in the second half, that we were demolished.
The most important thing is playing the football, and playing against other teams makes it more competitive, and that's where, like today's match was very competitive, and that's why it was so fun.
As we predicted,
We set a standard here today, and we hope to stay on that standard and progress from there on. And well done, Battersea.